Plastered finger again. Now, I've got myself an interesting little job. I went to Busfest the other day and from the Penguin refrigeration people, I got a nice C50i fridge. It's only a 240 it's a 12 and 24 volt fridge. The fridge I got in at the moment is an Electrolux 131 or 132, 133, something like that. It's supposed to be 3 fuels. There's no chimney for the gas, so the gas doesn't work. The 12 volt was wired in, but that didn't seem to work. The 240 volt that's in it, I've not been able to check that. I don't know where the leads go. So I'm going to be cutting between this camera and my phone to try and get some nice footage. Some of it's going to be a bit difficult. It confined spaces and all that. So I hope this is educational for you all. It can be educational for me. There's no gas attached to this fridge. You can see it's got a little gas lighter thing down here, but there's no chimney, so it can't work. Not sure where off is, not sure where max is either. So anyway, that comes off and is broken. So that's something broken. Now, as you can see, I don't know if you can see actually. I can't see with my other camera. There's a little screw in here, and likewise over here. And then it looks like the whole fridge is bolted to the floor just here. So I'm going to take this cover off and see what we discover. Right, well that's those two screws taken out. Little Phillips head screws, quite damaged. But the plastic still don't want to come out, so it's brittle as anything. So I'm going to have a little rethink on what's going on here. And if I end up... Oh, I can see another one, can I? Is that another little screw hole at the top? Another little screw hole at the top, look. I don't know if you can see that. But just in here, there we go. There's another little screw. So those are coming out now. So that did it then. Taking off those last two screws and it just fell away. Going to put that down somewhere carefully now. It's at this point I have a confession to make. Some of you may have spotted this lurking behind the plastic grill when I was down here. All this time I've been saying fridge isn't connected to the gas, fridge isn't connected to the gas, fridge isn't connected to the gas, so no problem. So when it came to removing the plastic front and getting to the legs to undo the bits on the legs, which I'll show you, you'll see in a minute now, I couldn't get my hand in because this little so-and-so was in the way. So I undid it. 17 and 15 millimeter spanner. This is what is called this little bit here is an 8 millimeter pipe clamp, available from any plumbers really. That'll become important in a second. Getting in here, these little nuts were only finger tight actually. So I'm hoping the ones at the back are the same. It should just be... Where's that leg gone? There it is. Yep. Just finger tight. In fact, not even finger tight really. Let's get in on this one. Where's that gone? Okay. Oh, and that one doesn't have anything in. Great. Can we pick the fridge up now? Yes, we can. Look at that. It's free. Excellent. I've undone the bolts. I've now got to get this out. So, got my little tyre thing for letting the tyre down. Got a tyre that's going to go in here and lift the fridge up enough for me to slide it out, hopefully, on this. This is going to go, I can see if I can get this to go on top of the inner tube so it doesn't puncture anything. I'll try and do some filming of that in a minute. And then inflate your tyre. Slide the whole thing out. Absolute doddle. Now the one disconnected fridge, the hole through the back of the seat here goes to a little device. One removed fridge. Right, let's take that home and see if it will work. Once I removed that and removed the fridge, I found that it was connected to the gas. Of course the gas is off because I'm doing this, but it was connected to the gas by this little tap here. I presume that's off and I presume that's on, but that was blocking my grip. That was down and switched off, or at least I think it was switched off, and this went up to a little T-junction going up to the actual cooker. So, straight down to the plumber's, one of these with a blank on it, PTFE tape and a little washer in there, straightened up, tightened up, closed off the gas. So now the gas only serves the cooker. Or probably ought to say in interest of safety, but when I did the T-junction up, a PTFE tightened up, spanner on it, checked for leaks with washing up liquid and water. There would have been little bubbles if there had been any leaks. Obviously pressurised the system. So, okay. Well, I hope that was helpful. A little bit of laziness with the sliding the fridge out, but I didn't want to hurt my back. So I quite like using the inner tube. I thought that was quite a clever little idea. Okay. Thanks. Like, subscribe, comment.